Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine, a city so live.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Monday, August 19th. I'm your host, Dani Gurry, and this is show number 99. It is unbelievable. I can't, it's kind of crazy. It seems to have gone so fast, and it seems at the same time to have taken forever. All right, here's our show rundown today. I'll go over some giveaways. I've got our Everything Frederick calendar, the best calendar in the land, which I spent probably an additional 3 to 4 hours this weekend adding in events. Thank you to those of you who have messaged me or sent them to me. I really do appreciate it. And I've also gone through some Frederick County Public Library new programming, and the Weinberg Center and New Spire Arts have some great events. So I've added as many as possible. But if you see something that's not there, or you have an event you want promoted, please send it through. Then I'm going to chat with Derek Shackleford. He is featured in the Frederick Sports Mural. And then we've got Donna and Tyler Mead from Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. Pawsome Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care, and they're hiring. We have Marcy, the Torty Kitty today, and then Sandra from A&S Construction. You'll notice Bob and Chris are not on the rundown. They are both off today, and it's okay. I know. I really do enjoy time with them, and I should have tried to come up with a backup plan, but it was kind of last minute. So, all right. Speaking of the 100th show tomorrow, I want you to head to Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page and share the 100th show post. My goal is to have the most people to date watch this 100th show. Now, the debut show on April 1st got about 7,400 views. Now, it wasn't all at once. Actually, it was probably about 4,000 within the first 24 hours or so, but it has grown to almost 7,500, and I would love for this show to top that. Now, we've got 287,000 people in Frederick County. We should be able to do that, all right? And while you're at the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page, you can fill out the show survey, the 100th show survey, just to give feedback about what you like, what you don't like, what you'd love to see more of. And if you're new here, look, this show is all about you. If you're wondering, what the heck is this Good Morning Frederick? Never heard of it. Well, first of all, welcome. Glad you're joining us. And really, it is just a show to highlight some of the amazing people we have in our community, to remind you how good you have it. Sometimes we do need a reminder. And we've got some amazing nonprofits as well that I love to support. All right, subscribe to YouTube. Now look, I'm streaming to 8 places right now. 6 Facebook pages, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I'm so happy you're watching wherever you're watching. What I can tell you is the most stable stream thus far since April 1st has been YouTube. And then at YouTube, you can also just get the segments that you're interested in. So what I do is not only does the show stream live, I post shorts from some of our shows, and every single person I've interviewed has a separate segment. So if you just want to watch one of the segments today, Possum Pets, let's say, you want to go back and see it, all you have to do is when you're in our channel, you can search for Possum Pets and just see that. I also have lots of playlists. So if you're looking for fun things to do in Frederick or downtown Frederick businesses or business resources, that is all in separate playlists on YouTube. So YouTube just has a lot of versatility, and you can kind of set up your, the way you want to view it. And I'd love for you to join us there because we are 7 subscribers away from 700. That is phenomenal. And our goal was 1,000 by September, which, technically we still have about 6 weeks to get. So I need 7 more subscribers today. I'd love to have that. First of all, I would have loved to have had 1,000 by our 100th show, but that's okay. 700 on our 100th show is phenomenal as well. So subscribe to Good Morning Frederick on YouTube. Share and ask others to subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. All right, don't forget about the podcast. If you're in the car driving around, you commute or whatever, and you just want to listen, you can find Good Morning Frederick on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart, and should be on all other platforms that you get your podcasts on. And the new 100 show shirts are now at the home of Everything Frederick. Proceeds from all Good Morning Frederick merch from now through December will be mostly used for Christmas cash for kids, because some other things do come up and I'm going to want to donate. But as you guys know, the proceeds that I make from the merchandise actually I utilize to donate to charities. So anyway, you get something awesome. Our local nonprofits get something awesome. We all feel good about it. All right, new show supporter alert. I want to welcome to the Good Morning Frederick family, Cosmic Healing. Go to cosmichealing.com if you've got pain, anxiety, headaches. He's got a great salve that works wonders, and he knows because he's a patient, and he created it for himself, given himself relief, and now he's sharing it with everyone else. I want to thank Jason Meckler, and Cosmic Healing. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this Monday show started. Here it is. Thank you to the show's sponsor. We help you move. Whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts make the whole thing easy. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a great supporter of this community. WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, Bob and Chris are both off today. Kind of last minute, so I didn't get a replacement. So, hey, you're going to start this Monday with no bad news. So we got to love that. I will give you the weather report, though. Beautiful day today. Mix of sun and clouds. High of 82. Dropping to 60 tonight. Wow. And then a high of 77 and mostly sunny tomorrow. The whole rest of the week looks nice in the low to mid 80s with no rain in sight. So, might be a great weekend to maybe take some PTO. Now, I know the kiddos are going back to school on Wednesday, which I know it's tough when it's so nice outside. You gotta, I know it's tough. So you just gotta hang in there. We'll have some nice weather. It stays nice here almost through October, which is excellent. All right, let's talk about some giveaways that we have for you. We got tons of giveaways. 2 tickets to Troy Fest on September 7th. If you like live music or just want to support an awesome event, you can go to Troy Fest. You can buy your tickets now, actually. You can search for them at Troy Fest. Are they .com? I think they're a .com. Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. You can text MDL. Head to mdlottery.com for all the available games, and please play responsibly. Don't forget, downloading that app makes checking your tickets so simple. Tree Trekkers 3-hour adventure ticket, text TREE. And thanks to everybody who came out to Climbing for a Cause. I was out there early. I missed Chris Michaels, who went a little later in the day, but I was already scooting around to other events. And for those who got poured on, no matter where you were on Saturday, because the day actually started out really great, and then about 4 o'clock, boy, whoo, and then it got gorgeous again. So, yeah, Mother Nature. It's entering fall season soon, so. And we still have 4 tickets to any Frederick Keys game. They play regular season through Labor Day. Might be a nice time to get out with the family and enjoy the Frederick Keys. All right, we're going to head to the greatest calendar in all of the land. That's what I say anyway. I do think it's pretty good, and it is a lot of work. So there you go. All right, Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. If you want something on your floor, all you got to do is call them, and they can handle that for you. Call them today, 301-948-9663, or go to atlaswoodfloors.net for the information. Now, I was looking on their website the other day, and I noticed you can't actually contact them through the website. I need to talk to them about that. But, I had said previously, go contact. Okay, I don't think you can do that, or I didn't see a way easily to do that. So call them, 301-948-9663, and ask for my brother Jeff. Just do that. And get your wood floors redone, refinished, fixed up, added, extended, whatever you need. Maybe you want to do your wood stairs. It was a project we did in our townhome, and it was a phenomenal difference. Made cleaning so easy. atlaswoodfloors.net. All right, if you want to know what is happening in Frederick, you want to go to the best calendar that exists, and that is at promocircus.com. You can click on Everything Frederick Live, which is the name of our YouTube channel, because more content is coming very soon, to join Good Morning Frederick as part of the Everything Frederick Live network. But I digress. Here is the easiest place for you to see the calendar in one place. I do see the post almost twice a week. Hey, does anybody know what's happening in Frederick? And I thank most of you who get on those posts and tag me or put this on there. So thank you so much. All right, let's talk about what is happening in this great town. I am telling you, there are so many events. They're great events if you have young kids. There's events if you're single. There's events if you're a teenager, young adult. They have events if you have a child with special needs. I'm telling you, this town is amazing and has a ton of stuff going on all the time. Now, you're going to see a lot of these baby story time infants. You see a lot of them. Don't panic that I've lost my mind and I just keep repeating them. I mean, it would be plausible. However, this is a lot of the Frederick County Public Library programming, and at a lot of our county libraries, they do similar programming. So you're just going to want to find the one that is in your local area. So for instance, we had Urbana, here's Myersville, Baby Story Time in Brunswick, and so on and so forth. Okay, so just know that I didn't intentionally duplicate anything. Okay, let's see. Today, little musicians at the Middletown Public Library from 11 to 12. That would be a fun time. Also, Pilates class being offered, 28 East 6th Street. I got to write down where that is. That's the center. The center, I think, for wellness or whatever that is. I gotta put where the name of it is in the address so you guys can find it way easier. World Photography Day. Oh, I did not know. Okay, celebrate World Photography Day today at the Delaplane Arts Center from 3 to 5 p.m. This is really kind of cool. They're going to teach you how to create an original work of art. I love that. The Delaplane has some amazing programming as well, much of which I have added to this calendar. The Therapeutic Writing Club today. Inner Evolution Counseling, Coaching, and Yoga is happening today, 6 to 9 p.m. You can reach out to them for more information. All right, tomorrow, our 100th broadcast. I have till 10 a.m., but I have a feeling, I haven't put everything together yet. It is definitely going to run longer than 1 hour. I know it's very difficult to watch live, so I absolutely appreciate when you watch it anytime. And to be honest, I calculate all of the numbers across all 8 platforms. Actually, I want to check here. I'm going to reach, I'm looking at my other screens and my other computer. I want to see if I can do this left-handed. I don't know how accurate this is going to be, but what I'd love to do is, I think we are going to reach 125,000 total views. I can't even read. Hold on a sec. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we are at 124.8 right now. So today's show is going to put us over 125,000. How awesome would it be to get to 130,000 total views for our 100th show? I think that would be pretty awesome, and I would appreciate you sharing that about. So there is a good 100th show social share at Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page. You can share that around to all the local groups and on your profile if you can. It would be great to hit those amazing numbers tomorrow. All right, 2 for Tuesday karaoke tomorrow at the Orioles Nest. You know, when you sing karaoke, you always want to do 2, and they never let you anywhere else. Well, on Tuesdays, Orioles Nest invites you to come do that. And the Frederick Keys are home versus Williamsport tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. Wednesday, all the kiddos go back to school. Please tag Good Morning Frederick in all your back to school photos. And as long as you are okay, I am going to be streaming some of the photos on the show on Wednesday. So tag Good Morning Frederick on your first day of school photos as long as you give me the okay to share it on social media. That would be really fun. My son will be starting his senior year of college. I do always make him send me a first day of school photo, but it doesn't happen until next week. So, yes, please send me yours. I would love to see them. Superhero train ride at Walkersville Southern Railroad on Wednesday, 11:30. You can get your tickets for that. That train is pretty cool. They have a lot of really fun rides all through the year, which of course I have added. And there is a Brevity Book Clubs hosted by Sarah of Curious Iguana, and that's at Give Rise Studio. I actually first attended Give Rise Studio when I went for Amanda Hathaway's book release of The Pie Spy. Very cute studio, available for rentals and things like that. Really nice place right on South Carroll Street. On Thursday, of course, it is Alive at 5. And this Thursday, let's see, who is playing? Jake Chris, Urban Latin. Now, I saw some feedback about Daisy Road. I wasn't able to attend last week, but I heard it wasn't quite a lot of 70s disco, so I'm not sure. Sometimes the descriptions of the bands don't actually match what they do, but anyway. Double Dog Dare Rescue is at Linganore Wine Cellars on Thursday, also from 5 to 8. If you're looking to adopt a pet, dog, for instance, it might be great to check them out and see what they've got. Generation Connect is at the YMCA Natelli Family Campus Drive location for some trivia from 5:30 to 7:30. And there's live jazz music at 10th Ward Distilling every Thursday evening from 7 to 9. So a lot of great stuff. I'm telling you, this town is just so much. You can't even do it all. On Friday, you can check out Music in the Village at Warman's Mill. Special Delivery Band is playing in New Midway and Woodsboro Pike. They're a great band. Also, the guys in Thin Ties are at Flood Zone. That's a great brewery if you haven't been there in Union Bridge. There is also a drum circle with Ayana Gallant. I see a lot of people posting in the group Everything Frederick and More, looking for things like this. It is a suggested donation of just $10. You can go hang out at Sky Stage. And Historic Ghost Tours, MarylandGhostTours.com. They depart from Brewer's Alley at 8 p.m. I've been on that. It's pretty good, not terribly scary, but Frederick, has a huge, long history, so who knows what is lurking around some of these places. All right, this weekend, let's see, of the WFRE second annual Car, Truck, Jeep, and Motorcycle Show is at the Mount Pleasant Ruritan Club. That is Saturday. They are going to be out there, WFRE, from 10 to 12. I do believe it goes till about 2 o'clock that day. You can, of course, get your 100th show t-shirts at the home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. I love seeing people who have just stopped by for the first time. Also, we are collecting sheets and bedding sets for Sleep in Heavenly Peace. We have a bin at the shop now. We're looking for twin sheet sets, comforter sets, pillows, all that sort of stuff. That is at 401 North Market Street. You can drop it off when the shop is open, and we are collecting for Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Maryland Summerfest at Carroll County Farm Museum from 11 to 6. That looks like a lot of fun. Tons of food trucks, 9 bands across 2 stages. Holy cow. It's going to be a great day. 11 to 6 on Saturday. You can go to a mimosa brunch at Frederick Social on Saturday. I do see always a lot of people asking about brunch options. You can go there too. And let's see, end of summer, the Derby Restaurant is having an end of summer party in Newmarket. Live music from 5 to 9, moon bounce, a crush bar, food specials. Oh my, that's going to be fun. So you can head to the Derby Restaurant in Newmarket. And then on Sunday, let's see, you can head to the, what is this? Oh, that's, well, of course, if you haven't been down to Baker Park to hear the bell tower, that is the weekly Carillon recitals happen at 12:30 in Baker Park on Sunday. Oh, the B-Dubs Fun Day Block Party. This is going to be awesome. Urbana District Park from 1 to 6 p.m. B-Dubs is the great food truck, Bobby, and they are hosting in Pavilions 2 and 3, a family bubble mania station, 3-legged races, hula hoop contest, limbo contest, sack races, tug of war, all free for you. And of course, they're going to have some food from B-Dubs, and snowballs and waterfalls will be there. Now, they do have a cornhole tournament. If you want to enter, that does have an entry fee, but there are cash prizes if you are one of the winners. So head down. It's a family fun day block party at Urbana District Park from 1 to 6 on Sunday. All right. So I'm telling you, no one can say there is nothing to do in this town. We always have a ton of things happening, which is terrible for event planners, but great if you live here. All right, we're going to take a quick break, then we're back with Derek Shackleford to talk about the Frederick Sports Mural, Donna and Tyler Mead from Ken's Automotive and Transmission, Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care, and Sandra from A&S Construction. I go out on the job and hang with her, and that is all coming up right after this.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
Oh yeah, today is the last day if you want crabs for the Habitat for Humanity Blue Crabs and Blueprints event, which is this Saturday. It is this Saturday. I am going to be out there emceeing that event. I'm so excited to support Habitat for Humanity at this event. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you want crabs, you need to order today. Now, if you want to attend, but you don't want to eat crabs, no problem. You can get your tickets anytime. They do have food trucks available, and there's going to be some live entertainment. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, get your tickets. Today's the last day. All right, let's talk about great people of Frederick. People of Frederick is sponsored by the Great Frederick Fair, coming September 13th to the 21st. And tickets are on sale now for the concerts, and they have tons of events. We have Flo Rida, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Tracy Lawrence with Sarah Evans, Beach Boys, Riley Green, and Casting Crowns are the acts that are performing. Of course, you've got the Demo Derby. You got Demo Derby cars and trucks 2 nights. You have tractor pulling and all kinds of great additional events. Now, when you buy your tickets for these events, your admission to the fair is included. So get your tickets now because it's only a few weeks away, the Great Frederick Fair. And we're going to hear from Karen from the Great Frederick Fair on Monday next week to hear all about what is happening and all the free stuff that you can do at the fair this year. All right, Derek Shackleford is a pastor, an NCAA basketball official, an inductee into the Alvin G. Quinn Sports Hall of Fame and the Frederick Community College Sports Hall of Fame, and he happens to be featured on the Frederick Sports Mural. I got a chance to chat with Derek recently. Let's hear from him. Here's Derek Shackleford. I'm honored to chat with Dr. Derek Shackleford today, and I don't say that lightly. He is featured on the sports mural that you may have heard about, and if not, well, you're going to see a lot more soon. Welcome, Derek. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me. It's a privilege to be here and to have this conversation.
Well, I am privileged as well. So you are an integral part of Frederick. You've been in this. Were you born and raised here?
I was born here, and then we moved away, came back. So my mother is a lifelong Fredricktonian, so to speak. My father was in the military, so our family kind of moved around. My brothers, who are older than me, more so than I did, when I was younger, we moved back, and then I've been here in and out kind of ever since. So I
Yes.
have some ties here for sure.
Yes, yes. So you are one of the, I think is it 250 athletes that are featured on this gigantic sports mural that Yemi is painting. And that is hopefully, I think when I talked to Chris, looks like, maybe within a year or so that is going to be up near Key Stadium. How did you feel when they contacted you to let you know that you were going to be one of the ones featured?
Humbled, for sure, because there are so many persons and athletes in Frederick County's history, illustrious, particularly from a sports dynamic, who have paved the way, trailblazed, and done some magnificent things, and actually, put Frederick on the map in regards to not only from nationally but also globally. And so it's an honor and a privilege, just to be included in that number.
Yes. And you are being featured for basketball, if I'm correct. Is that right?
Correct, basketball.
Yes. And when did you play?
Well, I played at Walkersville from 86 through 80, varsity. I mean, I matriculated Walkersville 85 through 88, varsity 86 through 88. And then I actually went to UMBC in 89. I redshirted. I came back to Frederick Community College and played from 89 to 91. Was an All American for 2 years. Um, and then I went to George Mason University on a basketball scholarship playing there. That's kind of my playing career. Then I played for a local uh, professional basketball team that was here for a minute called the Frederick Flyers. I played with them for 2 years. I then coached at Frederick Community College and coached at Frederick High School. So basketball has been a integral part of my life, and taught me so many life lessons. And the relationships I have because of basketball, to this day, have been great and tremendous. Many of the persons who have influenced my life have come through basketball. Many relationships I have in regards to friendships, collegiate relationships have come through basketball. It's taught me so many life lessons, and it's been really an integral part of my life in terms of teaching me so much, about competition, about teamwork, about leadership. It's just taught. It's been a value, to my life.
Yeah, well, absolutely understandable. And do you have like a couple core memories that you can share of your basketball career, which I know spans quite a bit of time, but is there anything in particular over the years that you were just like, this is pretty cool?
Probably 1986. I was part of the varsity basketball team in Walkersville High School. We won a state championship. Walkersville at the time under Coach Dave Miller, who we have a great relationship in terms of mentor mentee, but more so in terms of a father son relationship because me and his son Brian, we grew up together. So I was around the basketball program as a youngster. So I had an opportunity to see, to be around Coach for a number of years, and then to have that opportunity in '86, and then we went to the state playoffs at Coldfield House at the time. So I'm really going back, '86, '87, and '88. So for 3 years. But this relationships I had with the people and with the players, my teammates, during that time, just the relationships that I have with the coaches, and then I've tried to use that, when I've coached. I've tried to use some of the importance of relationships. And so when I coached at Frederick Community College and Frederick High School, the relationships that I have to this day with players, watching them get married, watching them have children, watch them be successful in their careers, watch them in terms of even coaching dynamic. It's been phenomenal to watch and to be a part of that. That influence in terms for them because coaches have influenced my life greatly. My teammates have influenced my life greatly, and so I just try to pass that on, um, to the players I've coached previously.
Yeah, well, not only have you given back in the coaching of some local athletes, but you're very involved in Frederick as a whole. How did when you came back after college and all of that, the trajectory of where you are now, how did all of that come about?
Um, my life is in terms for as a particularly in my youth days, and has to do with my parents who instilled in me, or the importance of service and giving back to your community, and realizing and recognizing that you stand on the shoulders of persons who have come before you, who have came before you, who have sacrificed and paved the way. And so that was has been instilled in me as a youngster. So life is about service, service to your community, service to each other. And so I've just tried to carry that on in many different areas, whether that be nonprofit sector, whether that be in terms of serving as a as an elected official. But for me, life is all about serving, and so I've really tried to emulate that as not only just a mission in life, but also just a life dynamic.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think that, that's a wonderful thing that we can instill in our children to continue to give back to the area where they grew up, their local communities, and it just makes everything stronger here. What advice would you have to maybe a young basketball player coming up, maybe through middle school into high school? Do you have any tips for them on, how to kind of make the most of these opportunities?
Well, I think a life skill. And I mean by that is, one is work hard, two is be nice to people. I mean, work hard, you have to put your time, you have to put your effort, you have to put your energy into it. You can't be afraid of failure. No, I think any successful person will be able to tell you who's achieved some success, that they've had some failures, they've had some setbacks, that you can't give up. And then the other part about that, I think, is, and just in terms of life, is just be nice to people. Work hard, be nice to people, and just realize that it's not a destination, but it's a journey, and enjoy the journey.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the be nice to people is is a big one, but the working hard and obviously, like you say, when you can support your community in some capacity and finding the things that are you're passionate about, I think it's great. It's great. Any aspirations, any big goals for the future this year or coming up soon?
Good question. I think a person should always um, be in the methodology or mode of trying to achieve, or trying to achieve, or trying to do more. I think that stretches your capacity, particularly as a leader, as a person. I have some goals, of course. Some of those are family related, some of those are collegiate related. Just from the aspect of leadership, I've really tried to study great leaders and those who have led phenomenally well. I've tried to learn from them, and I've also tried to use my own various experiences to be not. I mean, because leadership is about influence, but leading the right way, as we say, leading with there's an old adage that say, people don't know how much you want to lead them unless you love them. So you have to love people in order to lead them. And so it's about caring for people. So my goals are continue to lead with integrity, lead with love, and I always say, particularly as a pastor, lead with grace. And so
Yeah.
those are some principles that I try to live by. I don't always meet that mark, so to speak, but I keep striving to do that.
Absolutely. Well, it's always something good to shoot for, right? To be better than you were yesterday. And, I think on the outside, it looks like you're accomplishing that right now. If there was one thing you wanted people of Frederick to know about you, what would that be?
Oh wow. One thing that I care. I mean, people may disagree with me in regards to, because when it comes to particular, I'll just use this for example, from elected office, that people have disagreements in terms of the way that you may vote, or some policy that you may be in favor of. But I've always tried to do, and I always want to do, what's the right thing. And so looking at that, sometimes that right thing may not be popular, but I've always tried to do and want to do the right thing and try to do right by people.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can't argue with that. You know, again, disagreeing on policy and things like that is one thing, but certainly understand the intent behind a person's reasons for things. I think makes things a little bit easier. So, look, we look forward to seeing you on the sports mural, and if you're in Frederick, you can go and support. I'll make sure the website is up. And hopefully there'll be a groundbreaking as far as construction starting in the next 12 months or so. I think it's going to be great. And again, appreciate your time. If there's ever anything we can do for you, please let me know.
Well, let me add this. I just want to thank you, and I appreciate what you're doing, particularly how you're highlighting individuals in our community. And some persons may not have the opportunity in terms of this kind of platform, but allows persons who are doing some great work, who are making some significant contributions, and though their name may not be in lights, or their names may not be in the newspaper, or their names may not be on the radio or television, but what you're doing is so tremendous, and it's so selfless at the same time, because you're giving persons an opportunity to share, to answer questions, and to be introduced to our broader community. So I want to congratulate you, and the best is yet to come, as I always say. So the best is yet to come for you. So I certainly appreciate this opportunity.
Oh, I appreciate the kind words. Look, I do. I'm so passionate about giving people a voice and making sure if I can build a platform that they can be on, I am all for it. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
All right, I want to thank Dr. Shackleford for stopping by. And that sports mural is going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to become a tourist destination. Kind of like our sailing through the winter solstice has become a tourist destination in the winter. The mural is going to be phenomenal. All right, let's see who is making our market amazing. All right. This Market Makers is brought to you by Dublin Roasters, the Frederick Coffee House, fueled by love and positivity. Visit Dublin Roasters at 1780 North Market Street or at DublinRoastersCoffee.com. Oh boy, I don't know. Got myself confused there. The Mead family has owned and operated Ken's Automotive and Transmissions for close to 60 years. They were established in 1967, which was a great year, by the way. They added total car care almost 15 years ago. This means no matter the make, model, or type of vehicle or what is wrong with it, if you need it repaired, they can help. They are way more than transmissions, and they offer an amazing warranty, I found out. Let's meet Tyler and Donna Mead from Ken's Automotive and Transmissions.
Corner West Patrick and Jefferson Street. I'm at Ken's Automotive and Transmission. I am with Tyler and Donna Mead, and I am learning all about cars today, actually. We're chatting about the automotive industry. First of all, this shop has been in the family for how many years?
56 years. 1968.
Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's had some longevity.
Oh, absolutely.
And you guys have been carrying it forward.
Mm-hmm.
What are the biggest changes that have been made since it was established all those years ago?
Well, the business started in 1968. Was it in Kensington? Bethesda, Maryland, by Ken Mead, who is my husband Mark's dad.
Yeah.
And he mostly just did all transmissions. Then we moved to Frederick in 1976 with the main building, and then built the other building in 1988, and we became Total Car Care. So we work on everything from bumper to bumper, top to bottom. We do diesels, trucks, cars, classic cars. We do it all now.
So the main building is the one we're in now?
Correct.
And then the extra is across.
Across the street, we do our alignments.
Okay.
our Honda alignments. What else we do over there?
Big car repair, big truck repair, dump truck, stuff like that, and just more or less pulling out transmissions.
Okay, so that's on the other side.
Yeah, we pull the transmissions over there, and then we have a builder's room in the back, and that's where they get built at.
Cool, very cool. And you are taking over the reins.
Yes,
So-
third generation.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Is this what you wanted to do, or was it just made sense?
No, it's always what I wanted to do. I was kind of grown up in the situation, but I've always had a love for it. So
Yeah.
He's been taking things apart and putting them back together since he could walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually, because I do know some children of business parents don't want anything to do with the business. So it's pretty cool that you're stepping into those shoes.
Yeah, he definitely had a choice because we asked him what he wanted to do, and this is what he wants to do, and he's very good at it.
Yeah.
I've been very impressed.
Helpful too, right?
Yeah, he's actually been running the shop for like probably a year and a half, pretty much on his own now. We're just Mark and I are just kind of in the background type thing. Stepping away, he's semi-retired, and he's been doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, that's really fun. What has been the biggest challenge of owning an auto repair place?
Probably keeping up with the amount of technology that goes into cars. I mean, it feels like every road you turn on ends up being new technology, having to buy a new tool here and there. It gets very expensive very quick.
Yeah, with all the computerization and everything.
Big cameras.
Cars stop on their own now. You never thought that would be a thing. Yeah, it's very crazy.
It's constant training, constant learning, and it changes constantly. It's never stands still.
No, it's kind of like tax law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They introduce new stuff all the time, and it just means you guys,
Yep.
how do you guys keep up with the changes?
Usually focusing on the year before of what they changed in that car. They usually run a couple of years onto that, except for newer vehicles that they release. But I mean, just keeping up on the news of what goes through car manufacturers' minds, and they're just going through their engineering.
Yeah.
Helps, yeah.
And do you guys how do you train for stuff like that?
We do outside source training, like for our alignments use hunter training and stuff like that. We have some in-house training, and one of our shop foreman's been here for 16 years now.
No, well, close to it.
Yeah. And he's our biggest trainer in-house. Very
Keeps up with things and making sure the rest of the team is.
We also have a company that our techs get online and go online, and it's a live training with an outside company that we'll have. So they'll sign in. They have a portal. They sign in. They get live online training that way too, with new products, old products, what's coming, what's here.
Yeah, manufacturers give it out too. Tesla does training now.
Yeah. What, you have a favorite car you like to work on?
I'm more of a truck guy, so I like diesel trucks. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really big into the newer cars nowadays. They seem to be more hassle than they're worth.
Very good. So any car, any model, any make,
yes,
you guys fix bumper to bumper, from oil changes to brakes to all of that.
Correct.
Pretty much everything but auto body.
And then you want to tell them about our warranty real quick?
Yeah, we just upped our warranty. We used to be 3 year 36 for general repair. We're now 3 year 50,000. And for non-commercial transmissions, we're 3 year 100,000 versus 3 year 50.
Wow.
And that's all.
That is unreal.
Yeah, we're one of the highest warranties here in Frederick County.
That is an amazing point of differentiation. So when you get your car fixed here, you know that the work is pretty much guaranteed.
Yes, and it's not just the work, also the part. Okay. The part and the labor are warranted. Wow. So a lot of places will just do the labor.
Right.
But we do both the part and the labor.
Yeah, most parts nowadays are only warranted 3 year 36 or 2 year 24, 12. But even if we buy it for 12, depending where it comes from, we supply that 3 year 50,000 mile warranty.
That is unreal. That should be we should be blasting that. There's someone who hates going to, and no offense, but it is so hard to go to a mechanic when I don't know anything. It's so nice to come to a place, first of all, that's very nice to walk into and sit down at, and we'll show what you guys, the waiting area looks like. It's very relaxing and comfortable. And to know that work is guaranteed or warranted, that's phenomenal.
Yep. And our girls downstairs are very nice, and we have free coffee and all that stuff. So yeah, we love for people to come on in. We've been around for a long time. We've got over 500 plus reviews that are 5-star reviews. So we've been around for a long time.
Yep. Everything we do is digital. You get a digital readout of your inspection. So when we look at your vehicle, you'll get a little link on your phone. You click that, and it goes through all your future or good future and necessary needs.
Right. So you every single time you bring the car in here, you guys kind of check the whole thing over.
Absolutely. We do that absolutely free.
That is awesome too, because then there are no surprises.
Right, and they can plan.
Things happen, but if you see something like your brakes are, this is where we are, you're going to, in the next 10,000 miles, you're going to need to replace them or whatever. Yep. That's great as a consumer because those things add up. And so, you know, it's nice to be able to plan for those.
Yeah, we can say, you know, maybe by your next oil change or within the next 2 oil changes, you may need to take a look at this or think about getting this done. Yeah. Give them an estimate, and then they can budget for that and plan for that when it's ready.
Yep. That is. Yeah. Every year you're supposed to do two checkups on your car a year, no matter if you're not doing anything done or not. It's to be proactive before something breaks.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is good advice.
Now, we do this checklist for free. It's free when you come in. We bring your car in, and then we automatically do that for every vehicle that comes through.
That's unreal. I think that is top shelf service, and that you guys provide, and everybody should know about it.
Yeah. Right. Thank you.
If there was one thing you'd want people of Frederick to know about Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, what would that be?
We are community driven. We're out in the community. You can go to our website page and you can see a list of everybody that we have helped in the community, contributed to the community, made donations to in the community. But we believe in giving back.
You do.
And we do a lot of it. So and the only way we can do that is with our customers that come in and trust us and take care of us as a family and our team family. So we definitely like to give back.
Yeah. And you do.
Yes.
5-star. I know she has supported a lot of the efforts that I've been involved in. So we want to thank Donna and Tyler Mead. Thank you for spending some time.
Thank you for coming.
And if you need your car fixed, if you hear a sound that's kind of crazy, you're not really sure what it is, come right in here. Can they book the appointments online?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
It's so simple, easy.
Guided and all.
Yeah. Yep. Very good. Book your appointment. Come in. Support this family that supports the Frederick community. That's what we love as well. Giving back is amazing. And Ken's Automotive and Transmissions.
There you go. I don't know what happened to the very end of that. I am gonna, oh, geez, Louise. See, 99th show, not without its issues. I will fix that when we post it to YouTube. Oh, goodness gracious. I think it was just kenstrans.com is where you want to go for Ken's Transmissions. And that readout that they give you on your phone that tells you what is good, what needs to be fixed, what must be fixed, amazing. I've never gotten that anywhere else. All right, quick break, then we're back with Pawson Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care, and Sandra from A&S Construction. I visit her on the job.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
All right, A&S Construction, a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and it is right in Frederick County. They specialize in roofing, siding, windows, and they also will do your gutters, patios, and decks. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net, or go to the website, ansconstruction.net. Remember, Sandra's offering $750 off any roof or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs because you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Make sure you tell her you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Goodness gracious. I apologize. Look, I'm telling you, a little all over the place, of course, as always, Monday. All right, now it is time for Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care. They are now hiring for pet sitters and kennel techs. Listen to these benefits: 40 hours PTO each year, 401k matching, flexible schedule, full-fledged employee, not a subcontractor, which means your taxes are taken out of your pay. You don't have to worry about all of that stuff. Go to petandhomecare.com, petandhomecare.com. Click on careers today, petandhomecare.com. All right, meet our possum pet for this week.
Frederick County Animal Shelter and Good Morning Frederick proudly present Possum Pets. Sponsored by Pet and Home Care. Now let's meet today's adorable adoptable pet.
We're at Frederick County Animal Control. We're in the cat kenneling area. I'm with Bethany and Marcy. Hi, baby. How are you?
She's like, I'm good now that somebody's here to give me some attention.
Yes, I see this. She's pretty.
She is a tortoiseshell, or tortie, and she is one of our senior residents. She's about 5 years old now. And right now it's kitten season. Kittens are in high demand, but all these great cats like Marcy are kind of starting to get a little bit overlooked because people want those kittens. And what I like to tell people about, the benefit of getting an adult cat is that their personalities are a little more set. And one of the reasons I wanted to showcase Marcy is because people are constantly asking us for lap cats. They want a cat that's going to cuddle up on their lap and, sit with them while they read a book or watch TV at night.
Right.
And when you're getting kittens, I can't guarantee that.
Right, because you never know what they're going to develop
into. But the great thing about, these adult cats is that oftentimes we do know based on what they are showing us here in the shelter. And since it's so stressful here, you can imagine that they're going to continue to do those things that in a less stressful environment like a home. And so to help people identify these cats that, that are so popular, we have marked all of their cages. So it'll say that this guy is or girl is a lap cat, and we have quite a few of them on the floor right now. I talked to a lot of our volunteers, our really regular cat volunteers, and they like, yes, this one sits on my lap. Because they're here, a lot of them, every day almost, and they know which ones like what. And they definitely said that Marcy is one that fits into that category. But with Marcy, the other thing that you have to think about is she's a little bit of a big girl. She's a bit of a big girl. She's more of her to love, but not necessarily the healthiest thing for her. A lot of people struggle with the fact that they think food is love. Sometimes denying your animals all those snacks is actually more loving. She's about 19 pounds, and she should really be 12.
Oh boy.
So she's on a bit of a diet here, and we've adopted out lots of cats that need to be on diets, and it's not been an issue. But that is something that her family will have to maintain, so that she gets down to that healthy weight, so she can have a nice long life. But also once she's in a home, she can be a little bit more active. That can be helpful as well. The only things that we've noticed that Marcy really doesn't like is, as a big girl, she doesn't really love to be picked up. That can be uncomfortable. Things get jostled and pushed. And she doesn't like nail trims. So she likes to be brushed. She really loves attention. Clearly, she loves a good snack. And she has come from a multi-pet household. One of the cats that she is used to living with is actually her neighbor, Clyde. So they could be adopted together if you were looking for two. Two cats that are a little bit older. He's also classified as a lap cat, so you get two lap cats. And so she has definitely lived with other animals before. Unfortunately, she came to us when her owner was moving, and they couldn't move into a multi-pet household, so they had to decide which pets they would surrender and which pets they would be able to keep.
Awful.
So Marcy and Clyde ended up here with us, but they're doing really well here, and we're just hoping that we can get them either together or separately into loving forever homes.
Yes, I think, look, she's so sweet. And like you say, it's a kind of a crapshoot when you get a kitten to figure out what their personalities are going to develop to be, how they're going to be. And 5 is not that old for a cat.
No.
Once she gets the weight down, obviously, and she's healthy, she'll, she could live for,
10 more years
10,
or more.
10 or 12 years.
And the thing is, like, we say cats are seniors at the age of 5 because that's when we start to see people are like, oh, it's kind of older, right? So we discount them a little bit so that there's more of an incentive there. But when you go to like your vet's office, they won't start talking to you about senior blood work and things like that until your cat's about 8.
Yeah.
And
senior according to you guys, but not really according to lifespan. Very
exactly.
Good. Awesome. And right now, if you're interested, you can come in anytime for the cats.
So
right?
we still have our appointments. Still appointments. You can walk through the cat floor. You can see Marcy. You can see Clyde. You can see any of our lap cats that are marked for you. We are participating in the Maryland 3000 right now, which is a statewide campaign that's many, in fact, most of the shelters in the state are participating with reducing their adoption fees or waiving them entirely to try to get 3,000 cats and dogs adopted within the month of August.
Wow.
So because it's mandated that you have rabies vaccines and county licenses here, we are charging people for those things. So you would adopt a cat or dog this month for $15.50. So normally our prices are about approximately on average like $90.
Right.
So it's going to be down to $15.50 if you wanted to adopt, cat or a dog from us, regardless of their age. That's if you take it home this month or you apply, because some people might apply on, say, August 31st and won't be able to take it home until September. But as long as you take it home this month or apply in this month, you would get that discounted rate.
That's pretty great. Go to visit fcac.as.me to submit your application or get your application process started.
And to book your appointment.
You can come on in and see Marcy or any of the other great animals that they've got here at the Frederick County Animal Control. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, I'm just going to...
All right. She was a sweetheart. And yes, apply today if you're looking for a flexible part-time job. petandhomecare.com. All right, finally, let's talk about someone else who is making our market phenomenal. This Market Makers is sponsored by Antietam World Travel Service. Why trust Antietam World Travel Service to coordinate your vacation? Simple. They're a full-service travel agency and saves you countless hours of online research trying to get things done. Trust me, I know that's the way I had done it in the past. No longer. Antietam World Travel Service has relationships with suppliers that give you the best value and sometimes some perks that you can't get when you book online. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com now. Get started on your dream vacation. All right, my friend Sandra, A&S Construction, woman, minority-owned, award-winning. I visited her on a job recently. I'd like for you to hear from Sandra at A&S Construction.
I am on location with Sandra, A&S Construction. You guys are replacing a roof because of the rain we had recently.
Yes, we are. So we came to this beautiful house. They had a leak. So we showed up a couple days ago and the leak was major, so they decided to do the replacement. And I was able to pull everything in one day. So, and we're working on a weekend, which is usually, we don't do that, but they really need it.
Yeah,
a new roof.
And that's one thing about working with a locally owned company that is responsive and able to get out here quickly, assess the situation, and fix it up. So with them, you're able to get that roof fixed, found the leak. You'll have some siding to replace.
Yes.
But they're getting it done within 5 days.
So one of the things that I love to do is because I'm local, and you know this, that I give a lot to the community.
You do.
I love my neighborhoods and my neighbors. So
Yeah.
the best thing, the best reward is, you know, having a happy neighbor without a problem. And we were able to find the source of the leak, which is a combination between the roof and the siding where the flashes go the wall.
Yeah.
And we're going to be able to help them out.
Yeah, because a lot of times you can't actually find exactly where the leak is. So even when you replace, you just hope that you've reached as much as possible.
Very tricky. It's
Yeah.
a very tricky business. Yes.
Yeah, so you've been doing construction a long time, and I just am fascinated by your interest in the trades.
I moved from Florida to Maryland, right, to Frederick, and I was looking for a job in accounting, and I just couldn't find any good paying job.
Yeah.
So this admin position for a construction company showed up on my mailbox, and I did the interview and I was hired on the spot. My idea was, okay, I'm just gonna move to accounting, and it never happened. So I learned the trade, and then a few years later I became production manager of this large roofing company in Frederick County. And that's how I learned the trade, and I worked with them for 10 years.
Okay, so you were able to kind of understand how everything worked and kind of get your feet wet in the whole part of quoting and understanding pricing and all of that.
Yes, procurement, material, dealing with my crews, customer service, builders, a little bit of everything. I learned from from the bottom to
right the way you need to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because now you understand every single piece that goes into getting something done.
It's a complicated process. It has a lot of parts, moving parts.
Yes.
So you gotta understand everything and be able to coordinate like we did today. In one day I brought the dumpster, the crew, the material.
Yeah.
So you have to know what you're doing to do it well.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you love about it?
I love that I meet people every day.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when I meet the families, when I see the dogs and the cats and the pets, and I am able to meet the children, and I'm out and about in my community seeing how beautiful Frederick is.
Yeah, I think that's the best part of every job, so that's fantastic.
Yes.
All right, anything else you'd want? If there was one thing you'd want people to know about A&S Construction, our viewers here, if they were to walk away with one thing, what would that be?
So just think about your neighbor. Think about that I'm one of like you. You might see me on the store doing groceries. You might see me, pumping gas on my truck. You may see me anywhere because I'm like you. This is who we are. We are just local small business, and I'm always on site. I mean, I'm probably one of the few owners that is always on site checking on the guys because I want to make sure that everything runs well.
I love it. I mean, you can't get better than that. That's perfect. You are now fully engaged with women in trades here in Frederick County, helping other women to find this as a potential career. I think it's amazing. Women should be given these opportunities and to show how successful you have become. It's really, really fantastic.
Thank you. Guys, my past life, I was an accountant for a long time. So boring, doing numbers. Very useful for my business now, but now that I do this, I will not go back. I will not change. And yes, we are involved with Frederick County Women in Trades with kids, with teenagers that they're interested in trades, and also with the Building Association of Frederick County.
Yes.
We do a lot of things with Project Guide and other associations just to promote trades.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's fantastic. Look, not only roofing and siding, your gutters, maybe a patio or a deck, if you've been thinking about doing that.
And windows.
And windows. Look, if anything on the exterior of your home needs to be replaced, A&S Construction can help you. Sandra will be here on site. She's able to give you a quote and come out. Even if you're just not quite sure what you need done, give her a call and she can help you. ANSconstruction.net.
Thank you.
Ah, yes. I want to thank Sandra for being a great supporter of this show. Good Morning Frederick. All right, coming up tomorrow, it is the 100th show. Get ready. We got lots of special videos putting together. Our guests include Kelly Schultz, Rick Weldon, Carlos Klein. There will be a blooper reel. God, that could be daily. That in itself, I could probably do a whole show. So I'll just put in some good ones and more. It could be a 2-hour show. You just never know what will happen. Please tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. All right? Have an amazing day. Get out there and let's be great, Frederick.
Down.